I'm struggling to make this video right now. My English is not Englishing today. My Portuguese is also not Portuguesing today. So just bear with me. For you guys that are new to this channel, my name is Robert Brando. This channel is about cameras, videography, photography, basically anything that has to do with this. I'm not only a hobbyist, I also do this stuff for a living. So if you guys want to learn with me and get something, I hope any stuff that I say to you is kind of beneficial in some sort of way so that you may take it to your life, you can apply it. And I just like that in YouTube we get to share stuff and we get to learn from each other. So that's the main purpose of this channel. So let's go straight to the video. As you guys clicked on the video, you guys saw the title and it's about a new camera. I bought a new camera. Some videos ago, I talked about Fuji X100 and I sold it. It did not, and if you guys are interested, you guys can click on right here to see that video, but it did not click with me. It was not what I wanted. It was more like I bought into the hype. And me talking about hype, I bought into another hype, and that's why I bought this camera that I'm going to be talking about today. And this camera right here was supposed to be my replacement, my B cam replacement. And it's actually becoming my A cam for a lot of reasons. It's tiny, portable, and so easy. This camera has opened my eyes to another side of videography and photography that I was missing, which was the fun and the easy to use and the portability. Having a Sony a7 IV like I do right here filming on it is a hassle because my 24 to 80 millimeter lens is huge, bulky, heavy, and the Sony body, the a7 bodies, is already like very heavy. So bringing this stuff everywhere with you can get very tiring, especially your arms can get very tiring. I'm not really buff, I don't have a lot of stuff, so it weighs. The camera that we're talking about today, without further ado, is the new Lumix S9. Now this is a tiny portable camera, shoots 24 megapixel photos, and it shoots 6K. Yes, it shoots 6K open gate. Now, if you never heard about open gate, don't worry. I'll talk a little bit more about it later on, but let's just say it's really, really cool. As you can see, the layout of the camera is very, very simple. This is not an advanced camera by any means. This is kind of more targeted to the people that like doing content creation, and this is actually what I'm using for all my content creation. This camera, I bought it for around $1,800, the same price that I bought my Fuji X100 and it came with this lens too, the 18 to 40, which is a variable lens. It goes from 4.5 to 6.3, so it's definitely not the best. And it's very affordable too. The lenses, I'm pretty sure it was like $300, $200 used, and I bought this used. This is not a new camera. I did not get like sealed packages or anything. I actually bought it from MPB. So if you guys are interested in buying any cameras, just click on the link below. It's a great place to buy it. I'm not sponsored by them yet, but that's where I've been getting this camera and all my stuff, and I've had no issues so far. The shipping is quick and the pricing is very competitive. To give you guys a little bit more context, this is my 7th or 8th camera that I've ever owned, and I've never had a Lumix before. I've shot in Canons, I've shot in Blackmagics, and my most recent is a Sony. So to have a Lumix and an L-mount camera, it was something very new to me that I was not ready, and I had no idea what to expect. But I've watched a lot of videos online about the Lumix, and I know that the new lines of Lumix are the best bang for your buck. Basically, the amount of money that you would spend on a Sony, you could get a Lumix that does the same exact things, if not more. So that got me very interested in this new world of Lumix. Now, I'm not switching my Sony anytime soon for a Lumix because I just got this. I'm still learning, I'm still messing with it. I don't know how I feel about this yet, but so far I've been having a lot of fun with it. There are many options for Lumix cameras, but why the S9? The first thing is obviously the size. It's very tiny, especially with this 18 to 40 lens, was full frame, shot 6K, and I'll get into more detail why I don't use it as often, but it had great specs, and this camera shoots 10-bit, so it's great for clients that want something more color graded, something a little more serious, and that you get to have more dynamic range at the end. And it also shoots vlog, so it has a log profile, so you can do that color grading, as I said. I remember the day that I got it, I opened it up, I put it to charge, I put the lens on, and I put an SD card in. from that moment to the moment of filming was very, very short. Very intuitive to use. The menu is so easy and straightforward. This camera has so many cool features that I had no idea that you could have in a camera, like a hybrid camera like this. A big one is the shutter angle. If you shoot in the wrong shutter speed and you're shooting in different frame rates, for example 24, 30, and 60, if you know this, you know that you have to switch your shutter speed so that you don't get choppy frames or very smooth blurry frames. This one has something called the shutter speed, the shutter angle, which I only found on Blackmagic's before. The fact that this one had something like this made me so happy because I could just put it to 180, which is the shutter angle that you use to have good looking cinematic videos. So you put it to 180, and then if you keep switching to 60 frames, 24 frames, 30 frames, it continues at 180. It does the math for you, so you don't have to do the shutter speed change all the time that you shoot. So the first experience with it was already, you know, great, way better than the Fuji right away. And when I started making videos and I saw the quality of them, man, I was sold right away because of a weird feature that this one has. Open gate is really cool for you to take different perspectives for different aspect ratios, right? Open gate basically makes a kind of squarish footage using the whole sensor of your camera. And then you can either crop it vertically or horizontal. If you're doing YouTube, you can crop it horizontal. If you're doing TikTok or Reels, you can cut it vertical. And you have a lot of range and a lot of room to play with. That feature is really cool, but 6K files are so big and so unusable, especially for me, because with this camera so far, I've been learning that creativity should be something that you make it easy for you. It shouldn't be something that you're always constantly fighting for. And this camera kind of taught me that because I started using something called the 3.9K feature, which is an open gate as well. And it's 8-bit. I haven't shot in 8-bit in a while. I've only shot in S-Log, and this one is actually in 8-bit right now because I'm not gonna grade this. I want videos to be smooth and easy to grade. With this, I noticed that taking a tiny camera everywhere allowed me to make so many more interesting, cool videos that I can use and, you know, kind of go dad cam mode, you know, record everything so that I get to look at everything back again and make my little vlogs, record my fiance, record my trips. This has been allowing me to do that without being scared of how the video is going to turn out, what it's going to look like. And the LUT feature and the look feature has been a big one for me. This camera has a lot of options. It has monochrome options, it has a Leica monochrome options, and it has something called Cine-like and Vlog. And basically what it does, it changes the look of your video. And I've been shooting a lot in Cine. Now, I don't remember right now which one it is, if it's Cine V2 or Cine-like D2, but there's a difference. One is more contrasty than the other. I like the less contrasty because I get to add after in post, or maybe if I just want something more smooth looking and more soft, I can just go straight out of the camera. And I've been messing with the white balance in camera so that I don't do any editing after this. So this camera has made my life so much easier because it's so intuitive. It has also an app that you can download the LUTs from there, and you can apply to your videos and photos. And that's really, really cool. This camera is for creators. I'm a creator. I don't want to be making this whole hassle to just be creative. Creativity shouldn't be a hassle. Creativity should just flow. And the more you make it easy and accessible to people, then you have more interesting, cool videos they're rich in storytelling and are rich in information other than just quality. And this camera taught me that I don't have to trade quality for ease of use. I've been making very cool videos and very cool short content with this. If you look at my Instagram, if you guys follow my Instagram, you'll see that all my content recently has been shot with this camera. It's so easy to use. I pop an SD card on it. I shoot an 8-bit. It is not a big file size. I put it back on my computer. I edit really quick, and it has not been a hassle. This is a big reason why I picked the Lumix S9 as my go-to camera. This has been my experience so far. Now, let's talk about a little bit of the lens that I'm using. So this is in the 18 to 40. It is a really cool range that I haven't shot yet. The 18, I have a 24 in a full frame, but I never shot an 18. It is crazy wide. It is so wide. It's so cool. Even for photography, I've been using a lot of the 18, and the 40 is a good sweet spot. Most of the time I shoot this in either 18 or 24. I've been getting crazy videos with it. I say crazy, it's because I'm excited, but they're just good-looking videos. And the photos that you can get from this lens too is awesome. I shot a couple photos in pickleball that turned out really, really great. Now you can notice that they are fully graded. I use film look for everything. I have the LUTs that I use to make it look like crap, as some would say, but it's just the look that I go for and I really like it and it's very aesthetic for me. And this camera allowed me. It did not stop the raw files render beautifully with my LUTs that I use. I'm used to Sony, so it was a little different for me to grade them, but they turned out the way that I really wanted them to turn out. This 18 to 40 is so tiny and so compact, but once you have to take videos or photos with it, you have to open it. So it actually zooms out a little bit. Now, it's not a big deal for me. I learned to deal with it. I'm not gonna be a bum and start complaining about it. It's still really compact when you close, and this is what matters, so that I can carry on my chest, I can carry around my waist, I can put in my fiance's bag. So it's tiny enough, this lens, that it fits those places really nicely. The only annoying thing that I get to say about this camera is, not the camera, but the lens, is the variable f-stop. 4.5 and 6.3 is so dark. It's so dark. It frustrated me at times, and that's why I got and let's see if I have it here. And this is why I got a Sigma 45 2.8, so that I can take to places when I want to focus mostly on photography or I'm going out at night. That lens is more for when it's really dark out, and this one is more for bright days. This is great for vlogging, that one is not. This one's great for videos, that one is a little too narrow for me. But it's good that I bought these two lenses. So them together, actually, those two lenses together cost me around, and with this camera, it cost me around $1,800. The same price of the freaking Fujifilm that only has one lens. So I was so frustrated with that camera. So when I have this, it's so much better for me to use and make my videos. So I'm really happy with this. This has been a blessing in my life. And so far, I only have praises for this camera. Now, this is not perfect by any means. It has a cold shoe mount, meaning I cannot attach flashes. So if you like flash photography, this is not gonna be the perfect camera for you. I was kind of bummed out about this, but I kind of learned to go around it. I have a camera, perfectly capable camera to use flash with, so I'm not going to be using this primarily for photos when it comes to flash. The way that the sensor is made, it's an electronic shutter. It does not allow to have a hot shoe, meaning that physically they're not able to put those two together. So it's understandable if they want to make a small camera like this and they want to fit all these features and keep it light and have that electronic shutter that makes it a little more tiny, the camera, you have to make some compromises. So if that's okay with you, it is okay with me. I was fine with it. It's a little downside. Battery life is also not the greatest, but it's actually lasts way longer than I expected. So I will definitely be buying extra batteries, and I've been just using the USB-C port in my car to just charge it on the go. So this is like a smartphone for me. It has a touchscreen and it's a flip screen. So vlogging and videos of yourself is so much more easy instead of a fixed screen. So this is a blessing. So this is the video, guys. I just wanted to share a little bit. I will definitely make a few months in review later on the road, but I just want to share you my first impressions and kind of motivate you if you're struggling to find a camera that will help you make better short content or even YouTube videos, and that it's easy to use, reliable, and small. This S9 is actually a great addition, or maybe your main camera for you to have. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one, and falou, galera. Deus abençoe.